Good morning, students. I am Shweta Sani from Real Paradise Academy, your English teacher. Welcome back to English online class. Today we are going to discuss about a very important topic and chapter 2 pronouns from your course book. So students, what is pronoun? What is pronoun? A pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun or a noun phrase. So, in the other word, a word which is used in place of a noun is called pronoun. Now, for example, I, you, they, his, her, them, we, she, etc. are the words of noun. So, students, see here. Chandan is a student of this school. Okay. And Chandan studies in class 8. So students, here Chandan is a noun word. Okay. And all about are saying Chandan. So here we replace noun Chandan and we use pronoun he. We use pronoun he in the place of noun. Means he. Okay. Now next one is Chandan's younger sister also studies in the school. Chandan's. So here we use his. His younger sister. Okay. I hope you understood this very well. Now we move towards its kinds. So students, how many kinds of pronoun? So latest in English grammar, as you know, pronouns can be classified into the following categories. First one is personal pronoun. Second one is demonstrative pronoun. Third one is interrogative pronoun. Okay. Fourth one is distributive pronoun. Fifth one is reflexive pronoun. Sixth one is relative pronouns. And seventh one is pronouns of number and quantity. Eighth one is indefinite pronouns. Ninth one is possessive pronouns. And last, number 10 is emphatic pronouns. Okay. So students, now I will explain one by one with example. So first one is personal pronouns. Okay. So what is personal pronoun? Personal pronouns are used as the subject or the object in the sentence. It means if any sentence which word used for subject or object is called personal pronoun. Is that clear? So students, now see here. I, we, you, he, she, it and they are subject pronouns. Okay. And me, us, you, him, her, it and them are object pronouns. So students, in this way we use personal pronouns. Now next one is demonstrative pronoun. So students, demonstrative pronouns are used to point out something. It means demonstrative pronouns are such words which point to specific things. This, these, that, those are demonstrative pronouns. So students, remember one thing. This and that are used for singular thing, and these and those are used for plural thing. So this and these are used for the things which are near to the speaker. and that and those are used for the things which are far away from the speaker. For example, this is my house. So here this is used for the my house which are near to the speaker. And now next, are those Mrs. Kumar's children's? So here those are used. Those words are used for Kumar's children which are far away from the speaker. Now we will discuss about second number pronouns, interrogative pronouns. It means interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions. They include what, which, how, who, whose, whom. It means questions word which are used to ask questions. Okay, called interrogative pronouns. What, who, how, why, when, which, whose, whom, where, how many, how much are interrogative words are called interrogative pronouns. So now see here how we can use these words in sentence. For example, what do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? So students, here what word is used to ask question. So what word is interrogative pronoun. Now next one is distributive pronoun. Distributive pronoun. So students, they are used for persons or things taken as single or in a groups. They include like these words. So it means distributive pronouns are used to refer person or things one at a time and always used as a singular noun with singular verb. For example, each of you must carry a pen. So here each word is a distributive pronoun. Now next one is reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronouns are used to refer back to the subject. It means reflexive pronouns are words used when the action is done by the subject, reflects on the subject. Now see here, Rohan hurt himself when he fell. So students, here himself reflect to doer. Reflect to doer means reflect to subject Rohan. Doer is Rohan. Is that clear? Now come to the next pronoun is relative pronouns. Okay. So relative pronouns are used to refer to the noun or pronoun mentioned before. They also function as conjunction and join sentence together. It means relative pronouns are used to connect a clause or phrase to the noun or pronoun, and they play a role of joining words in the sentence. Now see here, the child whom you were talking to is my nephew. So here whom word is a connecting word. Okay, so this is a relative pronoun. Now next one is pronouns of number and quantity. So students, here they include words and phrases such as many, much, few, little, a few, etc. And see the example, I used to have plenty of stamps earlier. Now only a few are left. So a few is number of quantity of stamps. Okay. Now next one is indefinite pronouns. Okay, and they include someone, somebody, something, anything, one, anyone, anybody, nobody, no one, etc. It means infinitive pronouns are words which are used to show unspecified object or people. Now see the example. Someone has been stealing flowers from our garden. So here someone word is infinitive pronoun. Okay. Now next one is possessive pronoun. So to indicate possession. Possessive pronouns means possessive pronouns are used to denote possessions belonging or relationship. Now see the example. Are you sure this book is yours? Are you sure this book is yours? So here word yours word is so the possession. So this is a possessive pronoun. Now next one is emphatic pronouns. So to put emphasis on the subject, it means the word which are used to refer for subject emphasize are called emphatic pronouns. Now see the example. Example is, I assure you that this project will be finished in this month in itself. So here itself is a emphatic pronoun. Okay. So students, now today's topic chapter 2 pronouns is covered. I hope you understood very well. So students, if you have any doubts to related this topic, you can ask me by comment box. Okay. I will explain in my next class. So students, stay home, stay safe and keep learning guys. Thank you.